my YouTube channel again. If you're watching for the first time, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So today's dish that we are making is the Goan beef roast. It is something that I really love and very famous in Goa, especially even at Goan weddings. So we are gonna show you today how to make the perfect Goan beef roast. So let us begin. So for this recipe we are using 1.5 kgs of beef. You have to make sure that you get good quality beef. This is the beef joint that we have, that's we are using for the beef roast. So it is 1.5 kgs, and then we have some simple ingredients that we are using, which are, we have the cloves of garlic, about 25 to 30 cloves of garlic. We have some ginger, about, I'd say, 2-inch of ginger, finely chopped or just cut into pieces. 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon again of cloves, 2 teaspoons of peppercorns, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, and a few cinnamon sticks, as you can see. So this is basically the base of the recipe. First step is we marinate the beef with salt. So you just put salt and vinegar. So you just marinate the beef with salt and vinegar. So after we add salt and vinegar to the meat, we also add the turmeric. You can also, pierce the meat with a fork if you like, so that it penetrates deeper into the meat. But because this is good quality meat that we have, that is not required. Then we take all our ingredients together in a mixer, add a little water, and then you grind this to a nice paste. So once we grind the ingredients together, we get a paste like this. So you just grind it nice and fine and you will end up with this paste. Then we add the paste to our meat, that is the beef. Just make sure to add all of it to the beef. And then you mix it really well. So as you can see now, the beef is really well, mixed with all the spices. So we just leave it to marinate for a couple of hours. You can even do this overnight if you're cooking for a big event the next day. It's better to do it in the night and keep it so that the spices really get into the meat. But a couple of hours should be fine. That's what we are going to do. So just let it rest aside, leave it to marinate for a couple of hours or more. The longer the better actually. So that's what we will do now. So a couple of hours have passed now since we marinated the meat. So what we do next is we heat oil in a pan. Just take a deep bottom vessel, heat some oil in it, about 2 tablespoons of oil. So once the oil is hot enough, we add the onions. We have used 2 large onions that have been diced. And you saute the onion well. So after we have sauteed the onions for some time, we add 8 Kashmiri chillies, and then you saute that well as well. So now that our onion and the Kashmiri chilies have been sauteed well, we add the marinated meat to it. Then give it a good mix. Give it a good mix so that all of it is covered in the onions and the chilies. After it's given a good mix, you can add a little bit of water to it, less than half a cup. And then we cover it and we let it cook. For some people, they like to do it in the pressure cooker as well. Depends on how tough the meat is. For us, because it's good quality meat, we are just gonna be cooking it in the vessel directly. So you just cover it and let it cook for about 30 minutes and we'll check on it then. 30 minutes or longer, basically until it's cooked. So after 30 minutes, we now check on the meat, and as you can see, it's cooking really well, and the gravy has thickened as well, and it's all done. Then what you do is you cut it into slices and you can put it back in the gravy and cook for another 5 minutes if you like. So then we just slice the meat like this. We've got it out and we just slice it. Just slice the meat thinly. Just slice the meat thinly. So you do this with all the meat. So then we have cut all the meat into slices and basically plated it, and then we just put the gravy on we just top it up with the gravy to finish. So we're just gonna top it all off with some yummy, delicious gravy. That's what makes it the best roast beef. If you go to weddings, feasts or other events in Goa, this is a delicacy and it's definitely one of my favorites. You can just have it with bread, put a little butter on the bread and put a slice of this beef in, and it's so good. It's an easy food to take on picnics, to take out, to just basically take for lunch, or just eat it by itself. And once it's plated, we just garnish it with some freshly chopped coriander. And tada! Your Goan beef roast, which is absolutely yummy and perfect, is ready to be eaten. Enjoy! If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Also smash the bell button so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. Thanks for watching!